when they ask you how you doing. These cigarettes gonna get me paid. Coach Gibson, Coach Gibson TV. Nothing Cute podcast. Cute right here, man. If you know, you know. If you don't, now you know. Don't fucking ask me my name no more. But look, he's a part of my scam. If you're not scamming, you're being scammed, bro. That's it. I'm going to everybody like, I'm doing bad. Can I hold something? Like, you smoking now? Absolutely. 2 packs a day. Get me paid. I'm ready for it. Look, I got my Father's Day stuff. I'm going to be outside. I told the boy, got to move over out there. That's it. I don't want no McDonald's. I don't want no Arby's, no Wendy's. I want cash, man. Sock it to my fucking pockets. Nothing to Lose podcast. If you want to bid and have some fun, it's the podcast for you. If not, stay away. That's it. Ugly as shit anyway. Let's get right to it. If you ain't scamming, you're being scammed. 9 to 5 was a scam. I asked God for a sign. God said, you're fired. I was like, you're fired? What you mean? I went to work the next day, got fired. I said, dang, he worked quick. Damn, Lord, you had me on the express. And I asked him for Jordans in 95. I don't think he still got me them Jordans yet. But it's cool. But I'll tell you this about the work world. This is some real stuff. They're not going to pay you enough to have you living next door to them. They're going to give you just enough to get by. That's the cold, hard facts. 90% of the people in the world are going to die before they get a chance to spend their pension. They literally working to die, and that's crazy. I ain't understand it, man. I ain't understand it. And I always the one like, yo, I'm going to keep a job. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But I was like, hold on, man. I was going to work 40 hours a week slaving, bro. Like my name, the Kute. No, bro. I'd rather make $70,000 a year for myself than make $100 for somebody else, man. Real rap. That's why I started Coach Gibson TV. If I could do it for them, I could do it for me. I'm cool. I take the slow bubbling process. And then when I get down the line and I get paid, I'm cool with that. And if I don't get paid, I'm cool with that too. At least I know I did something to try to make myself a better person besides doing it for somebody else. Just my point. Just my point. They want you to go to school for 4 years to get a degree, to get paid $18.50 an hour. That's not cool, man. That is slavery. The 9 to 5 is modern day slavery, man. They want you in there working your heart out. I was in there like the fucking Kente every day, bro. I was really in there working. But it is what it is. You ask God for a sign, he deliver. Don't get mad at him when he give you the sign that you don't want. Or he's not going to give you no more signs. There ain't going to be no signs. He's going to give you slaps. He's going to slap this shit out of you. But everything happened for a reason. I'm content. I feel like a burden got off my back. This is what I really wanted to do, but I kept on riding that hamster wheel. But now I got to take control of my own destiny. Like I said before, if it don't pan out the way I wanted to pan out, I got to be cool with that too, because now it's full speed ahead. With that being said, let's get to it. Let's talk some sports. This podcast is for sports, music, life, and bidding. Yes, we're going to bid. We're going to have fun. We're going to laugh at each other. I get laughed at all the time. I don't care. I don't care. When you come from Philly, all you do is bid. We don't care. You come outside, you got to look right, or somebody going to start cutting on you from the rip. Real rap. Even though you feel as though like you dress decent, people still got something to say. So we don't care. We're here to bid, man. We're here to make fun of things that should be made fun of. We care to make fun of things that might not be made fun of. We don't care. This is my podcast. This is my rules. This is my way. I hope you come here to enjoy it. Indiana Pacers. Pacers crazy. This team's crazy, man. Hold on. Let me, before I go there, let me give you this, because I wrote something down because this was baffling to me when I seen it. Right? Through 3 games, the first 3 quarters, right? OKC, they are plus 23, right? In the second quarters, OKC are plus 3. In the third quarters, OKC is a plus 7. What? If you tell me that, I'm like, yeah, they up 3-0. But this where it flips at. Indiana in the fourth quarter, they are plus 27. What? I said, hold up, man. Hold up. So now I got to go on my deep dive now. Now I'm like, hold on, something ain't right. So I go back looking, OKC in the regular season, they like 1-4 in tight games. They don't really know how to close out games like that. For sure. And I'm looking at the coaching matchup. Rick Carlisle is definitely out coaching the OKC coach. Dagnall, whatever his name is. He definitely getting out coached. And they going 10 deep, Indiana. So in the fourth quarter, Indiana, they fresh. They remind me of like an AAU team, right? That don't do nothing but practice, and they all do is run up and down the court. They burn you out. So when the fourth quarter come, they full speed ahead. If Indiana win this championship, right? Nobody had Indiana coming to this season winning this chip. OKC was supposed to be there. Everybody knew that. But nobody had Indiana winning this chip. If Indiana win this chip, it's going to be deeper than when Dirk won with the Mavs. And Dirk ring was crazy. Dirk ring got blood on it. He put in some pain for that ring. That ring got blood on it. That's one of the greatest rings of all time, bro. He took out Bosh, Wade, and Bron in the finals. Swept Kobe and them. Punched on Durant and them. Bro, that ring right there got blood on it. But if Indiana win the chip, bro, against a team that won 64 games in the regular season, was cruising by everybody, and get to the playoffs, get to the finals, and they lose to Indiana, nobody had Indiana in the finals, bro. Nobody. I don't care who you are, bro. You got to be from Indiana to even say that you thought Indiana was going to the finals, bro. I got people in Indiana they confused right now how Indiana got there. This right here is basketball. If this story right here is told that the Indiana Pacers won the championship over the OKC Thunder, that's going to be legendary, bro. That's going to be the best championship win in the last 25 years, no doubt. Nobody seen this coming. Nobody seen this coming. And they got a chance. They live dogs, too. They live dogs. If OKC lose tonight, bro, if OKC lose tonight, bro, Indiana in 6. I can see OKC beating that game 5 back in OKC. Because I don't think the referee's going to let them lose. I ain't going to hold you. I don't think the referee's going to let them lose at OKC. But if they lose tonight, sheesh. And another thing, when I look at Halliburton, right? Let me know if I'm tripping. When I look at Halliburton remind me of like the old Lonzo Ball. Yeah. They like a spit image of each other. Like he like Lonzo without wearing them dumbass big baller brand shoes that fucked his career up. Damn. But Lonzo was this. Lonzo had it. They both got court vision, right? They both got that pace. They both in great shape. I give both of them that. They both in great shape. They both had that teardrop that's on the beam. They both got a sporadic jump shot, like come and go, but they can hit that. When they get on, they can hit it. And the defense got to respect it. But Lonzo like a better defender. I'm telling you, bro, Halliburton and Lonzo, they remind me so much of each other. They do. I ain't going to hold. They remind me so much of each other. But if Indiana win tonight, OKC, sheesh, it's going to be another story to be talked about. Another story to be talked about, man. All right, I want to ask y'all something, right? Is Kendrick Lamar top 5 all time now?